This video and its contents are for adult collectors.
Spychangers. These are some funny little guys and kind of like a precursor to Legends class in a lot of ways. I actually have a little bit of a selection here. Finally, the return of Yellow Splendid, but tiny this time. But yeah, I have a selection here. Some from, I believe this is Universe. I think these were like KB toys, so they're like Universe classics, and then even one from the original RID line. So as far as I know, these were repaints of like some G2 stuff, and then they ended up making new molds for them over the course of RID because these were selling really well on RID, and then they ended up getting repainted and remolded for some of the other toy lines. So we're gonna roll through some of these. I believe these three are original molds from G2 whatever, and then these two are new ones. So we're going to kind of take a look at the original ones and see how the newer ones differentiate from them, because Spychangers were a weird concept.
If you like my channel's content, support it with a Patreon subscription or channel membership, links below. Thank you.
Sliding these ones aside, we're going to talk about Camshaft here. A lot of people, I've shown off this guy quite a few times, and a lot of people have said how much that they actually love Camshaft and that they have a lot of childhood memories from it, which is funny because I remember going to the dollar store and getting these guys as well. So the general idea of these is that they're like Matchbox cars, and so they roll really well. They have pinned wheels. They're kind of constructed like Matchbox cars, but they can transform. Do I have a Hot Wheel next to me? Big ups Maka for sending me a Hot Wheel. So here they are compared to a Hot Wheels car. This is a Honda City Turbo of some variety, or Honda City R maybe. You can see it's a little short or a little long compared to the Hot Wheel, but the idea is there. And the wheelbase is actually about the same if I compare the wheelbases. Yeah, so these should fit on Hot Wheels tracks, even modern ones. They roll really, really well, and they transform stupid easily. Almost all of them share the same transformation, which is you pull down on the legs, slide out the arms, and flip down the chest. Now, you'll notice that this one is all translucent plastic, which might make you a little wary about them, but trust me when I say that these little guys actually hold up extremely well. Camshaft here does include a blaster. It's a clear red blaster, and from what I understand, Camshaft was a KB Toys exclusive of some variety. Oh, is that breaking? Yeah, that's breaking. Okay, so we're not gonna put his blaster in his hand. If the peg was not breaking, or it might have actually just broke, you could stick it in his hand and he could hold it pew pew. Oh, nope, it just broke. Woo! Toys breaking on camera. That is useless now, actually. That sucks. But yeah, Camshaft. Pretty neat. The KB Toys and the Dollar General ones were these weird clear ones, and they actually came with like a metal tin. This one is Mirage, obviously, and he's pretty good. I actually really like the Mirage one. So again, extend, and fold down. I don't have the blaster for Mirage, but here he is. The articulation is literally just the arms move up and down, and there's actually like a cannon thing where in RID they would like extend their arms and like fire from the side, which was pretty fun. But yeah, Mirage, get a little closer in on there. It's a little hard to see the detailing on the head, but they actually do have fairly detailed heads. Now this one right here is Prowl, and this was a repaint of Prowl that came with Yellow Splendid here. And it actually looks, with the Fire Chief detailing, I think it's supposed to be like a homage to Red Alert. So let's transform him. Stick out the arms. He's a little stiff. There we go. Boom. And we actually do get a pretty good look at his head. Nice silver paint there. And again, I do have a blaster for him. Be a little bit more careful with this one because this one's not mine. There we go. And it's kind of like a Spaz 12. That's pretty neat. Looks pretty good. No, he does not share any parts with this one, and they actually do have some height differences here. He looks pretty good. Pretty good, if not a little tall in the chest. He can't reach out. It kind of has the downshift problem. But yeah, pretty solid little guy there. So in general, this is how every Spychanger works, is like that, until you get to the ones that were the RID characters, that being Scourge and the Optimus Prime. There was an Ultra Magnus and an X-Brawn, and I think even Sideburn and Prowl got some. but I might be wrong. So let's start with Scourge, because he generally fits the idea of a Spychanger. He is small, pocket-sized, and is about the size of a Hot Wheel car, including, like, even down to the fact that he's actually smaller than some of these guys. He still rolls really, really nice. The other Spychanger, let's put him back over there, and he even transforms kind of like a Spychanger. You bring down the legs, you slide out the arms. The only difference is this one, you flip out the head. He does have elbows, so his arms do kind of have a little bit more articulation, quote unquote, even though it kind of accomplishes the same thing. He does not have ports in his hands, so he actually can't even hold the other Spychanger weapons. But this is a pretty good approximation of the Laser Prime mold. Like, it looks really, really good, and it captures all the things that the Laser Prime mold has. It even has the molding lines in the windows and on the shoulder pad, something the Legacy one didn't even do. So looks really, really nice, and they did repaint this into an Optimus Prime, not Laser Prime, just Optimus Prime, which is kind of cool. Standing him with the other Spychangers, you can see he's a little on the short side when you compare him at the head, but the shoulders does make him a little bit taller. So that's pretty interesting. And then you get to this one, which I believe this one and the Ultra Magnus are actually quite large comparatively to the other Spychangers. It still does roll really nice. The wheelbase, I think, is a bit larger as well. Yeah, so this one might not fit on Hot Wheels tracks, which is a bit unfortunate. And unlike the normal Optimus Prime, because this is a Spychanger, obviously it doesn't do the super mode. It just, or like it doesn't decombine to the super mode, it just is in super mode. That said, it actually does transform quite a bit like a Spychanger, but backwards. So Optimus Prime's legs are the feet, so we're going to pull those down, slide out the arms, much like on any other Spychanger, and then we're going to fold this back, except we're going to pop that up. You want to angle this, click that into place, and there we go. And there's our Optimus Prime. You can even separate these to bring out the legs, I guess. I don't really like doing that. It doesn't really accomplish anything, and the feet aren't sculpted at an angle, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can see the transformations between the Spychangers really doesn't change, and comparatively is pretty big, which I guess you'd want it to be, compared to Scourge. Again, no ports in the hands, very interesting. So again, can't hold the weapons, but the sculpting on there, pretty good. The head sculpt captures that Omega Prime, not Omega Prime, the Optimus head sculpt pretty well. Again, head swivel here, which is the only new joint. Arms move forward, and the legs can go out. So not a whole lot of extra articulation. You can swing this onto the other side too. And there is a little bit of a piece right there, and a piece right there that actually stops it from like going too far down. I like this one on this side personally because it just stops it a little earlier. But yeah, I mean, pretty good little Spychanger thing. Spychangers really were a weird time in Transformers. Like, I know a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for these guys, which, like, understandably so. You could go to the dollar store and get these for like $2-3, I think, if not like $1 a piece, and have a ton of fun, especially if you were a Hot Wheels kid, because these, like I said, they fit on the tracks and they are pretty fun. And they were fun, they were affordable, easy to get, and you know, this one lasted 20 years before it broke, you know, like before just the gun broke. And that's probably just because I was being an idiot. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you had any of these, and I will see you in the next one. This has been Bots Obsession.